And loved ones say they know who the gunman is. And Local 10's Christian Del Rosa live now in Northwest Miami-Dade with our exclusive tonight. Christian.
Death.
And loved ones say they know who the gunman is. And Local 10's Christian Del Rosa live now in Northwest Miami-Dade with our exclusive tonight. Christian.
So by all indications, it does not appear this was a hate crime. Tonight, detectives are telling us they're following multiple leads to this killer. Local 10 News obtaining this critical clue in the search for the man who murdered a trans woman at her Northwest Miami home earlier this week. A source close to the investigation telling us this is the killer, holding a weapon and running away after gunning down 26-year-old London Price.
Had the rest of her life in front of her, was just a go-getter and someone who had a spirit that is indescribable.
A loved one speaking to us via phone Wednesday night, anonymously, terrified the killer is still out there.
I don't know if he's going to be outside of my front door someplace.
It happened Monday afternoon. Police processed the scene off of Northwest 93rd Street and 30th Avenue for hours, but have yet to make an arrest or identify the shooter.
We all know who he is.
Multiple friends and family point to Price's ex-boyfriend, even naming him on social media. We are not, as we wait on investigators to name a suspect.
He was there because his parents had found out that they used to date, and they threw him out of their house because they weren't accepting of the fact that he was dating a transgender girl, and she felt responsible for it.
Neighbors in the area tell us they saw police called to London Price's home multiple times in the past 6 months. If you have any information that can help detectives in this case, 305-471-TIPS is the number to Crime Stop.
Loved ones are demanding justice after a transgender woman was murdered at her own home in front of her grandmother in Northwest Miami-Dade. London Price, 26, was killed Monday at the home in the 2900 block of Northwest 93rd Street. Family members said Price was first pistol whipped in front of her grandmother and then shot to death during an argument. This story is very heartbreaking because a lot of stories that I do, I don't know the individuals, but, I always care. And, I do the stories because I care and I want people to be made aware of the situations. But this story has touched me a little more because London actually was a friend of my daughter's. I never seen this story. And it wasn't until yesterday my daughter told me about London. And she was like, "Mom, can you please do a story on London? They killed my friend." So I felt obligated to do it. London was a very special person because my daughter is a firecracker. And she's like, she don't mix well with a lot of people because she's very opinionated and she says what comes to mind. But the fact that I know that her and London had a good relationship, I know London was a very caring and special person. I love you, Shantae. London was allegedly murdered by her ex-partner. They were going through some things, and the separation apparently was not a good one. London even went as far as getting her name changed, and she recently got a passport because she had dreams of traveling. It's just that her ex did not want her to move on. And by London having such a caring spirit, I think she wanted to let him down easy. And, that was probably one of the worst things to do. And what added more fuel to the story is the fact that London's allegedly ex, his family found out that he was in a relationship with London, who is a transgender woman. And they weren't too happy about that. So I think it was the breakup, the fact that London was really trying to move forward, and the rejection that he received from his family probably pushed him to do this unthinkable crime, allegedly. not giving him an excuse or a pass, because what he did was horrible and he needs to go to jail. I know that London has a very close family, and I really hope that they don't try to take matters into their own hands. Give the information to the authorities and let them bring this bastard to justice. London was a caring person, and everybody that knew London could attest to that. She was always the life of the party. Everybody always wanted to be around London because it was never a dull moment. A really beautiful spirit. I want to send out my condolences to London's family. I cannot imagine what you guys are going through, but I want to send you love and light. And I'm praying for you guys during this dark, difficult time. London, you were just beginning to live, sweetie. And I'm so sorry this had to happen to you. But you will always be loved, forever remembered, and always missed. Rest in peace, beautiful. We love you.